Alright. I wasn't originally going to make a video about this, but I just had a breakthrough. And I want to talk about it. Let's see if it'll actually work this time. Yep, there it goes. See, it's complaining about a whole bunch of stuff when we get a blinking cursor. It doesn't have a keyboard, bad CMOS settings, all that, whatever. But, I've spent the better part of the last probably hour and a half trying to diagnose that. The only thing I can possibly guess is that one of the memory modules went bad, but it gave no indication of that. In fact, it gave every indication that the chipset went bad, which is, you know, one of the reasons why I absolutely detest these Asus motherboards, is because they give no reason for failure, and, you know, generally they're just poor designed, poorly built hunks of crap that use these crappy capacitors. Had to work not to put a swear word there. And the layout's not great. Now, this case also is not totally blameless either. I've spent so much time fighting with this stupid case, trying to get things out. You can see that I've gotten a bit angry with it, a bit rambunctious, and I've bent the case metal quite a bit. To get to this, I don't know if it's the memory module. I'm going to start adding bits back because, as you can see, I removed everything. Cables, expansion cards, memory modules, screws, all kinds of things. Everything's just unplugged. All the hard drives, the CD-ROM, the floppy, everything. Even the case fan, I unplugged. So I'm going to put all this back together, and then we're going to see if it continues to work. Alright, made the next step. Installed all of the cards except for one, as you can see, the AGP card, because the AGP card will not fit in this crappy case any longer. It's just bent too far out of control. I'm gonna have to replace the case. What I could do, if I really wanted to keep this case, which I might do because it's probably cheaper than buying a new case, and really this motherboard is not worth a new case, and this system itself is not really worth a new case, I'm probably just gonna Dremel this bit out. Just Dremel all of this crap out of here and be done with it. I don't know if I want to do that because that gets rid of some of the structural support, which is not something that this has a lot of to begin with, but I might have no choice. I'm going to put this back up and I'm going to test it, see if it still works. If not, I know it's in one of these cards and I'm going to have to take these cards out one by one and test them. Figure out which one is the one that's causing the issue. This one keeps coming out of its slot. I'm not sure why. It doesn't seem to make any sense to me. Probably going to have to unscrew it a bit, let it be loose, and put it in like that. Just make it fine. We'll see what happens. Alright, I don't see why this wouldn't work, but surprises can be anywhere. Let's see what it does. Got a double blink on the power light. On comes the monitor. Alright. There's our rocket grade BIOS. It's definitely posting a lot faster. So that worked. Now let's add the next piece. Alright, got the keyboard and all the drives installed. See what it does. And the fan too. Something's rubbing in here. Oh, it's rubbing on something that's not going to exist later. Alright, now I've inserted the other memory module. I'm expecting that this is what's going to break it, because in my tests, this is the only thing that was causing issues. Once I took out the one memory module that I did take out, which by the way is a cheap off-brand, everything started working. Let's find out what happens this time. Of course, now it's probably going to work just fine, because that's how my luck works. Aha! There's our issue, I believe. Hopefully that didn't cause any other problems. So I'm going to take this back out, I'm going to take that module out, or I can probably do it in place. And take that module out, see if it still works, or if I manage to totally break it. Alright, let's see what it does now. Works fine. So it's obviously this that's causing the issue. So that is going to be going swimming later. Alright, let's put the case on, which means I'm going to have to take this out of here. Put the case on, put all the stuff in place, and then I can set it all up. Alright, you can see that the case is not on properly. I don't want to hear about it. I don't care if the case is on properly or not. The case is a piece of crap. Whoever designed this, the brilliant soul that thought that an AT-style cover was a good idea, is not brilliant. They're a moron. And I stand by that. I don't care what other cases they've got. They're all morons for designing this piece of junk. Fortunately, I'll be replacing the case soon. So now I gotta boot into Windows and I've gotta fix it. But I'm not gonna show you all that because there's no point in my showing you all that. You just won't. You'll complain because I'm showing you all that. That's what all people do. They just complain that I'm showing you all too much. So I won't show it to you, and we'll see exactly what people say about that. I'm probably being a bit harsh right now, but truth be told, I am tired of this junk just, you know, being stupid. Alright, here's the bad memory module. And I'm assuming that you assumed that I wasn't going to make good on my threat about sending this thing swimming. Here's the leaning tower of plastic, waiting to get thrown in the trash. It's a beautiful day, if hot and humid. Expecting thunderstorms later. But we are going to send this thing swimming. Let's see, super talent. And we'll see if swimming is one of its many talents. There are wasps in there. I'm going to have to clean that out anyways, but here we go. Let's see if it floats. I guess not. It does not float. So swimming is not one of its talents, although it could be that it was sucked. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah, I guess not. Those of you that know me well will know that I'm the ornery sort. So if you think I'm done with that, no, you're wrong. Because I'm not. Alright, we're going to do something really naughty. I haven't done it in a while. Let's see if I can find it in here. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, yep. Just like I thought. Wasn't too difficult at all. I probably should have brought a tripod out with me because that would have made my life easier, but oh well, I wasn't thinking about it then. Alright, I haven't been back here in a while. You know what's cool about this? It's almost the same size as a laptop memory module. Cool. Super talent. Now let's see if your talent can keep you from this. Guess not. Alright, now with that out of the way, it's time to take care of other things out here. That beach ball that's sitting over here, it's brand new. Well, not quite anymore, but it was brand new not too long ago. And it's got a hole in it. Now, it's too big as it is. I mean, let's take a look here. Here's my hand. on the beach ball. That's just how big it is. I don't know how well you could see that. Oh, let's see. Oh, boy. You can probably get a good idea of how big it is. But it's huge. It's not going to fit in the trash like that, and I'd rather blow it up now before the trashmen blow it up themselves. Even though that kind of stuff is cool, it's cooler to see it on video. So, here we go. Hasn't even got enough air in it, I can't even crush it. Well, here you can see one of the holes. No, it wasn't quite the smash I was hoping for, but it's good enough, certainly. It's still got air in it, but whatever. I'd like to see you play volleyball with this. Doesn't even bounce anymore. I wish there was a way for you to truly get just how hot it is here. Oh, there's not nearly as many as I thought there would be. Usually there's like 8,000 of those earwig things in this gate, because this gate kind of sucks. Can't even close it properly. See, look at that.